I put together for the last meeting. I wrote the music and he wrote the words about meeting and joining in with our friends in Blackpool. I hope it's going to continue. Now if you know the rest of the words, join in with it. We will sing, we will play lovely music, and the room will ring out with our song. It's a joy to behold all the talent that our friends can enjoy all night long. That our friends can enjoy all night long. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now, I want you all to talk to me. Are you here to enjoy yourselves?
Yes.
I want to hear yes, Billy. Yes. I have to tell you a story. I usually start off by telling a joke, an Irish joke. But tonight I thought I'd do something different. And I'm going to tell a musical joke. There was a security man going around the back of the hotel in Belfast, checking on the cars to make sure everything was okay. And he happened to notice a bit of movement in the back of this car. And he went over and tapped the window. And this young lady put her head out. He says, "What are you doing in there?" She says, "We're doing the tango." He says, "There isn't much room in there to do the tango." "Yes," she says, "that's why it's so much fun." So we went on to another car on the same story again and saw the movement in the back of the car, and he rapped the window and he said, the young lady put her head out and he said to her, "What are you doing in there? I suppose you're doing the boss Nova." "No," she says, "I'm doing the boss a favour." Paddy was driving down the M1R motorway at night and there wasn't too many about, and he thought, "I'll put the foot down a wee bit and get out of here." So he brought the car up to about 80 miles an hour, and just then he saw the flashing lights in the rear view mirror. Police were on his tail. So he says, "I'll soon lose these guys." So he put the foot down a bit further and left them behind. But 5 minutes later they were back and he had no option but to pull in. And the policeman came up to Paddy and he says, "Paddy, did you not see us following you?" Paddy says, "I did." Well, he says, "Paddy, why did you not stop?" Well, Paddy says, "To tell you the truth, about 5 years ago, the wife ran off with a policeman and I thought you were bringing her back." Now, Paddy and Mary Ann had been married for quite a few years and they had this small boy. He was 6-year-old young Seamus. And one evening he was out playing football with the boys and he got very dirty and mucky, and Mary Ann brought him in to give him a bath. And while giving him a bath, she thought his little manhood was a wee bit small. Now we all know what the cold water can do, don't we, boys?
Yes. No.
Have you given this lot their sleeping tablets before I started? I told you to wait till I had finished. So when Paddy came home for his dinner, she says to Paddy, "I'm a bit worried about young Seamus. I think his little manhood's a bit small." Paddy says, "Don't you worry about that." He says, "It'll grow as he grows and everything, it'll be quite normal." She says, "I don't care, I'm going to have a word with the doctor." So she went to the doctor the next day and told him the story, and the doctor could see that she was quite perturbed about the whole thing, and he thought, "I'll have to tell her something to put her mind at ease." He says, "Tell me, what does he have for his breakfast?" She says, "He has one slice of toast." He says, "That's it." He says, "In the morning, give him 2 slices of toast and you'll see the difference." So the next morning, young Seamus come down the stairs and there's a pile of toast sitting on the table, and he says to his mother, Mum, I'm not eating all that toast. She says, indeed you're not. You're having 2 slices, the rest is for your father. Now we have all done it, boys, haven't we? Come in, out with the boys up for the night and come on at 2 o'clock in the morning and you open the front door and you're very quiet and you slip your shoes off and you crawl up the stairs without making a sound and take your clothes off even before you go into the bedroom so that you not make any noise. You open the door and creep over to the bed and lift the clothes and slide in as easy as you can. And the next thing you see is 2 black eyes looking at you. Where were you to this time in the morning? We've all done it, haven't we? I have the secret for you. When you come home like that, make as much noise as you possibly can. Trip up the stairs 3 or 4 times. Take your clothes off outside the door. Throw the door right back and stand in the doorway, stark naked, and beat your chest and shout, "Lover boy is home, and I guarantee you she'll be sleeping sound." The mother came home one day and she found her little girl playing with the boys. She was climbing trees along with the boys. And she called her down and she says, "Look, you should not be climbing trees along with the boys." The wee girl says, "Why not?" She says, "Those boys will be looking up your clothes at your knickers." "Oh," she says, "Mum, I never thought of that." So the next day when she came home, she had a look, and here the wee girl was up climbing trees with the boys again. She called her down and she says, "I thought I told you not to be climbing trees with the boys. They'd be looking up your clothes, looking at your knickers." "Ah," she says, "I fooled them today, I didn't wear them." I think now I'm about to give you a bit of music after that. Oh, okay, thank you very much.
So you've done that, you've done it.